Mr. Stephen Hercy. Stephen, welcome to the Let's Talk Success Show.
Thank you.
Wow. Well, I had a chance to, view your matters, and I thought, Stephen, that yes, it was definitely a well thought out plan, which would perhaps give many people many benefits, which of course will carry on throughout the whole duration of their lives. But as our viewers are now just getting a chance to see you and hear you for the first time, why don't you just start off, Stephen, by telling them a little bit of something about you and how you got involved in the whole idea of international body design, and where did that come from?
Well, there's no real systems that were developed to educate men or women how to be more balanced mentally, spiritually, and emotionally with physical exercise. Mm-hmm. It's always been people either working out by themselves or hiring other trainers to try and empower them, mm-hmm. whereas I'm looking at empowering the person from within. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So my system is beyond yoga, Pilates, and personal training. We educate men or women how to work out independent of a personal trainer. And my approach is quite different. When people want to be in shape, they assume too many things. It has nothing to do with the trainer being professional, non-professional. They will actually hire a professional through a reference or somebody that they have a personality with or a connection, and they'll explain all the changes, all their wants and feelings at the same time of how they would like to achieve their body, their mind, and their spirit through their lifetime. And of course, the professional person will ask them some pertinent questions and then proceed to create a program, working out with them up to 3 times a week, maybe an hour each time. Unfortunately, as the body gets younger,
I would agree with that. Go ahead. Thank you.
A lot of things mm-hmm. change.
Okay.
And the body is only addressed on a weight gain or weight loss situation.
Okay.
So
predominantly is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
So when I'm evaluating what's really going on, my forte is to read the landscape of the body, the muscles that were actually missing from birth.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I'm addressing the body on many different levels. First of all, I'm having a personal connection with the person. Mm-hmm. They come in to see me, and I spend up to 2 hours individually the person getting to know them, so mm-hmm. I can know what flavor or what type of dress that or suit that would suit them.
Oh, really?
Of course. Mm-hmm. How many times do you go to a doctor or a chiropractor, and the difference with staying with one over another is the ability to the chiropractor to really connect with you, the vibrations of the body.
Okay, I understand.
They don't really learn this in school. Mm-hmm. They're academically qualified, but they have to go beyond the scope of their academic teaching.
Okay, so now, from your perspective, what do you think, Stephen, is the percentage of people who are actually conscientious about, first and foremost, staying in shape?
Well, I'll answer that question. Especially here in California, you have incredible people, have all different types of systems and modalities. Mm-hmm.
Well, there was some time ago, as a matter of fact, it was latter part of last year, the Bush administration, of course, launched, from the Department of Health, this, their statistics and things of that nature, and it was stated that over 60 million Americans are actually obese.
Absolutely. So I'll go back to the thought that the body is only addressed on weight gain, weight loss. When somebody comes to sit down and have a conversation, what I'm trying to do is I give up my free time to educate the person mm-hmm. so that they have choice. Because they get into situations, especially women, where they think they have a really great deal, but their choice is very poor, or the outcome won't be what they were looking for. So you have, yes, weight gain or weight loss, but you have lost muscle tissue. Mm-hmm. You have muscles that were never developed, the landscape.
Okay.
There are muscles that have gone down from use. Okay. And there's the factor that some people have two different bodies. That means their lower body is from an athlete and their upper body is from a regular person. So they're never going to get it together using the conventional method.
Okay. All right. So now, even in your procedures, Stephen, as you are helping people, delve within and that sort of thing. Let's see here. Are what happens with them still? Is it more connected to their mind?
Well, I'm going to delve into that.
Okay.
So, if you're going to a fitness person and you walk into their office or you meet them at the gym, they're going to talk about diet. They're going to talk about aerobics. They're going to talk about strength training, weight training, even body design, but it's only done on a very superficial level. When somebody comes to see me, what we want to do is to create a house or a strong foundation. And once you have the house, then you can furnish it. When you start with diet and aerobics, you won't really achieve your true success. So what I do is I work on the mental. Okay. And in my system, we elevate men or women's strength 20 or 30% in 20 minutes. So what happens is that controls brain function.
Okay.
And it's especially traumatic for women because women have a large connective tissue between left and right side of the brain, and they transmit thoughts and feelings. So when a woman has a loss in physical body strength, she's subject to her emotions under stress. So unless you are able to elevate her strength within a couple of months over 50%, she can't lift the weights or be emotionally stable to handle the journey.
Okay. All right. Now, even those, so to speak, who perhaps have as most people would call it, a pretty good physique,
yes.
Then you said earlier on that it's very difficult then for them to reach their ultimate success. So if they already perceive that, that they're already at a place, then how would you then enhance that to then, take them to, have them see a whole nother vision of actually what they can become?
Excellent question. There's 5 medical doctors that do my program, plus chiropractors, acupuncturists, and professional people, and they're quite knowledgeable. What they're used to doing is exercising through performance. And that's what trainers teach. They teach you to exercise in a way that when you're tiring or you're uncomfortable, that you need to keep pushing past your limit.
Well, there's there's the proverbial aphorism, no pain, no gain.
Right, yes. It's like when a woman comes in, she says she's not motivated. There's no truth. It means that her emotional strength is stronger than her physical. So what I teach is a process of performance, which teaches men or women never to do anything that's uncomfortable. Okay. And the only way they would know that is if we educate them. Sometimes there's 7 different modifications you need to do to a piece of equipment. It's like a comfortable pair of shoes before they can even begin to hope to have a good training. Okay. So then, as you mentioned earlier, Stephen, as our body gets younger, yes,
I would definitely like to you to really expound upon that just a little bit, because I know our viewers will say, and the body gets younger, but wait a minute, that's not all we've seen. We've saw the body, totally, degenerate as, so.
Well, our goals, our visions change as we get younger, so to speak. So your program has to be balanced in a way that it copes with your lifestyle. It has to be fun.
Okay, I understand.
Comfortable. Because exercising hard doesn't mean you could be making the condition worse. We work with people who have fibromyalgia and other illnesses, so to speak.
Right.
And what happens is trainers will work your muscle groups without really taking into account how your posture has formed over the years.
Okay.
So I work really well. I promote chiropractic or other modalities, but they can't correct the musculoskeletal frame, and that's what I specialize